The aviation industry has found itself in increasingly turbulent times, recently receiving attention as a sector pertinent to environmental degradation. As an ever-growing mode of transport, it poses an environmental issue primarily due to its civil airplane carbon dioxide emissions. In-flight aircraft emit mainly carbon dioxide, but also other harmful gases like nitrogen dioxide, water vapor, particulates, and carbon monoxide. While scientists are confident man-made emissions are changing the radiative balance of the atmosphere, there remains some uncertainty surrounding the calculation of aviation emissions. Using carbon calculators, we can calculate emissions from how much fuel is used during a flight. However, there is no one agreed upon calculator used worldwide. Variations between calculators arise when other factors are incorporated into the calculation. For example, two different calculators estimated emissions for a return flight from London to New York. One calculator estimated the emissions at 1.3 tonnes of carbon dioxide, while the other estimated 3.48 tonnes. Calculating the impact of carbon dioxide emissions doesn't end there. Unlike ground-based emissions, aviation emissions are released at 10 to 12 kilometers altitude, where they have a larger environmental impact. To account for this, aviation emissions must be multiplied by a metric. Except again, scientists cannot agree on a metric. IPCC calculated the metric to be 2.7 times the carbon emissions alone. Other studies estimated the value at 1.9 or 1.2.
Aviation only represents 2% of man-made emissions. However, it's very important to work on that, and we at Airbus have been very proactive.
Emission trading schemes provide a government-regulated framework to control emissions by providing economic incentives for achieving reductions. Cap and trade ensures an overall decrease in carbon dioxide emissions at the lowest cost to national economies. The European Union is the first region in the world to include aviation emissions in its scheme. However, contestation arises over jurisdiction in non-European skies. There is significant faith in the ability of technology to invent innovative solutions to curb aviation emissions. Technology currently underway includes ultra-high capacity aircraft to hold over 1,000 passengers, resulting in less fuel consumption. But new technology can take up to 10 years before it can be fully used. By viewing aviation emissions through a multidisciplinary lens, we are able to appreciate the contribution that it has in our environment. Science still has many knowledge gaps to fill. Diverse perspectives will continue to develop and change, while future solutions are still up in the air.